You right.
So that's very local. Not a lot of people come through there, but they're all fucking freaks.
You're right, bro. I hope it's just
I
like
was aware of
some
motherfucker
chill
from
country folk in here. That's the vibes I'm going for. And a couple millennials.
Welcome, everybody. Welcome to the Struggleaholics Podcast, episode 76.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
We are your host, Clay Tizzle.
J Smooth.
Alicia A.
And Mando.
And before we get into this this podcast episode, there's two things I wanted to give a shout out to. First off, my boy Dave. He started his own podcast called The Cinemaniacs. Follow him on YouTube. Hold on.
I like that, man. That's he.
The premise of their podcast, they watch movies and they break them down. Talk about the best scene to them, their favorite scene, what they like about the movie, what they don't like. Basically, it's a film podcast talking about different films and stuff. So
I love that.
Go to YouTube, type in the Cinemaniacs podcast.
I like that name too.
Mm-hmm.
I believe that they own streaming platforms too. So go check them out.
Hell yeah.
Most definitely gonna have to.
Good shit, Dave.
Once again, and also shouts out to Dave again because he told me that Spotify put a sponsor on our podcast, but them niggas ain't email us or pay us or none of that shit.
And yeah, Spot.
Yeah, I was looking all over for that motherfucker. I'm not gonna lie.
Like I searched every email possible that's connected to the podcast. I searched every email because Dave had sent me a picture. He was listening to it on Spotify, and on Spotify under our podcast, like right above like the latest episode, in the middle of him listening to it, it said Wild Turkey, like sponsor Wild Turkey, like the liquor.
Yeah.
So I'm like, yo,
hey, listen, see this a couple cases. Don't hear sponsors and do all that stuff.
Hey,
man,
yo,
I turn up the turkey.
Wild Turkey.
Send us a check.
Fuck a check. Y'all can send us a bottle. We'll promote y'all.
Oof.
We'll promote y'all.
Started off small. Yeah.
You know those influencers who are like, I don't work for products. Bitch, I do. Send me whatever you want.
If the products work for me, that's all that matters.
Swear to God.
If we fuck with it, we fuck with it. If we don't fuck with it,
I fuck with Wild Turkey.
Yes, I'm saying.
When Dave had sent me that picture, nigga, I'm like, Josh, check your email. See, like,
they start going all through my email because I was playing the game.
I'm like, nigga, I'm like, see if you got anything from Spotify, see if you got anything from Lipson, see if you got anything from Wild Turkey. I went to Struggleaholics emails that we use. I'm just like, ain't shit in this one, ain't shit in this one from those three. I'm like,
Wild Turkey is whiskey, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's
a good old whiskey.
I'm pissed because I was looking, I'm like, damn, how they put us? I'm like, I think it was just a sponsor on Spotify, not specifically our podcast. Okay. But I was looking, I'm like, yo.
Still Wild Turkey out here, what we talking about.
Exactly.
Boys.
But
yeah, it was live.
So, how was y'all week? Because it's been a minute. It's been like a week and a half.
Yeah, it felt weird. How the space was that week.
It's been a week and a half. So how's y'all week and a half been?
Man, it's been pretty interesting. I guess for me, it's been a lot of up and down shit lately. But I would say it's starting to trend more in the upward direction.
Oh wait, can I say it on here? What you been up to lately?
Yeah, I was actually gonna bring it.
So Josh got him a little thing.
Hey. Okay, that boy. What, you went outside?
Yeah. Hey, look.
That boy went outside, y'all.
Oh my God.
No, your boy been out the house a little bit more often, you know.
Okay.
So I linked up with this girl last Friday, and we went out to like this nice bar downtown. Okay. It's called the Willis Show Bar. It's really nice. Like they do like live performance stuff there, and then after the fact, they play like really live music and stuff like that. It's really cool.
Yeah, that's he.
I didn't get to see any live performances, unfortunately, but I plan to go back in the future. But we went there, and then the next night we went like bar hopping a little bit. And then, you know, we did our thing and whatnot.
Okay.
Yeah, and then we hung out during the week. So
how'd you guys meet?
That's a lot of on a dating app on Hinge.
Okay.
So
that's all into it.
Bro, you want to know what's funny?
I love this for you.
Look, you want to know what's funny? So before I left, what was that? Tuesday before I left, I had told Kayla like right as I was about to leave. All right, Kayla, I'm about to go on a date. I'll catch you later. Like
she
what?
Probably was like,
what? You going on a date?
No. Kayla be all in, Kayla will ask you questions.
So you waited right until you were about to leave to tell me, so I couldn't ask you any
actually.
questions, huh? Yep. Bye.
I'm telling you, if you tell Kayla anything, she gonna ask. She gonna be all in your business. Okay, so where'd you meet her? Okay, what she do? What she look like? Do she got kids? Do she live by herself? It's like, Kayla, like I'm going to go find all this out now.
We just want to know.
Yeah, gotta get the
I know we're asking questions he don't even know
we
yet.
gotta see like, what your life decisions are looking like.
Yeah, it's like, come on, y'all. It ain't even been a full week yet. So, I mean, but we done hung out a couple times, so it's been pretty cool. Pretty cool.
Oh, so you feeling her?
Hey, calm down, y'all.
Hey, we got dip on your
yeah. Look, it took the words right out of my mouth. Y'all got too much dip on your shit.
He digging her a little bit because like when you asked that, he paused. Noticed that
he
pause.
didn't say like no. Yeah.
No,
he didn't say it was
cool
too
people.
soon. Nothing. Nigga just like,
oh, she cool people.
Hold on.
I know.
Nigga had to think about it.
I can't show y'all I'm committed too early. Go ahead.
She gonna fuck around and listen to this episode. Like, oh, so you don't fuck with a nigga, huh?
I ain't say all that, man.
Yeah, y'all niggas trying to put a nigga in a box. I'm jumping out that motherfucker.
Alicia, how was your week and a half?
Well, I finished my 75 hard. Thank you. I'm over here like, yes.
That's what the fuck I'm talking about.
Yeah, and I realized I miscounted days. So I
so
thought
you've been
earlier
before.
Just one day because I forgot March has 31 days.
Okay.
So this I'm like, the Monday I'm done. The Monday I'm done. So I did it like a fucking extra day. Like Sunday I was supposed to be done. Not that it really matters because I was just like, whatever anyways.
Commitment.
But yeah, ever since then I've been living my best life, eating donuts.
Yeah, I noticed. I noticed
drinking
this.
beer.
I noticed this.
You know,
listen,
Welcome
that's why
back.
it was weird. I didn't
Sipping
even
martinis.
I've been seeing her story of her just wilding out with snacks and everything, and it
Swear
didn't
to
click in my
God.
head until
Everyone's
just
like,
now.
oh, nice. I'm like, no, you don't understand. Like, this is my third snack today. Like,
I didn't understand until she's like breaking this down. Like,
Yeah.
'cause I've been eating donuts and everything. I'm like, yo, your whole story and everything. You've been posting this.
sleeping in.
I'm so used to
Oh
seeing
my
people
God,
just
bro.
like posting food and shit. So when she was doing it, I didn't think much of it until she's saying it now. I'm like, oh yeah, you was doing that shit.
But yeah, so I made it out of that. I went to a wedding with my boyfriend, slayed that shit. Met a lot of his family, which was really nice because I only know like a couple of people, but I met like a lot of his side of the family. It was his sister that got married, and he like walked her down the aisle, and it was all emotional and cute and pretty. So yeah, I've been good. You know, I'm chilling. I'll see where we go from here, but yeah, all is well.
What has been your favorite food since being free?
I think I don't have like a favorite food, but like it's just like good not track because I was like tracking like what I was eating, like protein, fat, calories. Like I could just eat something because I want to eat it. Like even if I'm not hungry, I'm still eating that shit.
Do you got a regimen now though? Like that you gonna
not
start
at all.
back
Oh
with?
yeah. Oh, as of right now, I told myself like this week
what's your
and this
grace
weekend.
period that you're gonna give yourself?
Yeah, I'm gonna
before
give
you-
myself like the Memorial because I'm like off for the weekend, like
Okay.
Memorial Day weekend, and then Memorial like pretty much into like because I'm going to that concert on Tuesday, so pretty much after, and then I took the day off after that, and then I'll start kind of like easing myself back into. I do want to stay consistent. I don't want to like just
Don't
gain
lag
weight
off too
back and
long.
then just like do nothing. Yeah,
Cause I know what happens when you lag off too long, man.
yeah. I'm like I ain't trying to get back into that.
Josh saying, like, what's your favorite food since you've been free? Made me immediately think of that fucking Juneteenth post. Like
The ice cream.
no, not
Oh,
not
the
not-
Juneteenth ice
The napkins. You talking about
the
the napkins?
napkins. Talking about, it's, on the napkin said it's the freedom for me. I'm like, ain't no
Come on,
way,
y'all.
ain't no way in hell
y'all.
somebody at this
That was
corporation
so
greenlit this. Ain't no way in hell somebody
Freedom
greenlit
for
this.
me.
thing.
There was
Oh, yeah, I
one
shared.
white person that said that, and they probably were like, "Fuck it, let's do it. It'd be funny."
Listen, the
White
corporate
people really be saying
I
that. Though. It's
shared
the
it
freedom
on
for me.
Facebook
Y'all.
yesterday.
It's the freedom for
It's
me.
the freedom.
But like the fact that that's like put on a napkin, I'm like, there's no way in hell that this is real. There's no way in hell. Because
Was that Walmart again?
It wasn't-
looked like
it-
a dollar store
Oh, okay.
somewhere.
it did look like a
Oh
dollar store
my
shit, but
God.
it's just like
Shit
why
you'll
would y'all-
find in the dollar store, man.
like why would y'all put that
I
on the
love
napkin?
that.
Y'all just make it seem
It's
like
the freedom for me.
it's a real thing.
Listen, it's
Me
a-
on day
My-
76. It's the freedom.
Mondo,
Oh my god.
you found it?
No, I'm trying to find it.
No, go on my
Go
Facebook.
to,
I shared it yesterday.
Oh, I was gonna
I
say,
or
or our
shared it on the
page.
Strawberries page too.
While he doing that, Mondo, tell us how your week been.
Man, my week was smooth until I got into a damn accident in my work truck.
Oh,
Sorry to
Coming
hear.
up, mile.
I mean, I'm glad that I'm pretty
Everything
obvious
was
that you
good?
made it out
Oh
okay.
yeah, no, it was smooth. It was just a little side swipe. A car was stopped in front of me in the far right lane, and they had their blinkers, hazards on, and it's packed. It's middle of the day, so it's packed. And
Where
it's
you at, Mound, and
construction.
what?
13 mile. So it's construction over there heavy.
Yeah.
So I waited for the
Mhm.
opening to come. As soon as I tried to get over, a car from the far left lane get over as soon as I get over.
I hate that. Oh,
They be driving wild down
Man,
there.
listen. And I was mad because I was found. Once we both got out the car and I seen it was a little cute lady, I said, yep, I'm going to be at fault.
yeah.
Obviously, I'm sorry.
Don't
man.
ever
I gotta
say you're
get
at
you
fault.
like this.
Mm-mm. That's one thing I like. Don't ever say you.
Oh, no. He gave me an
Did you see
impeded
it?
traffic ticket.
Damn.
It was
It's
the
the
impeded
free. I
traffic
love
ticket.
how they decorated freedom. It's the freedom for me.
I work. My job's off mile. I'm off 18 miles. So whenever
Hell yeah.
ain't no back roads too. So you got to go down mile to
Bro,
get
listen,
to my job.
Van Dyke was at a standstill. That's the only reason I took Mile, because Van Dyke was at a standstill.
Because people try to avoid mile. Because mile is a fucking headache.
Man.
Ain't no way in or out. The shit. My
Yeah, you blocked in.
man, where my job is, it's a dead end street. So you got to go to mile. There's no way to get off or onto my street without getting on mile. I fucking hate it. Be sitting in mountain traffic forever.
Hell yeah.
But
You having to leave work early.
my week just been pretty standard. Ain't shit really change.
Mm-hmm.
Kingston just way more aggressive and way more
He brought handsy.
talkative. Man,
Eat.
that's his favorite word. Eat, ball,
Man.
sock. For some reason. Well, and side. Because he wants to go outside. So he'll be like, side.
I ain't heard that one
You
yet.
little anime character.
That's why Kayla took him outside, because he was crying. He kept going side because he kept trying to run to the stairs to go outside.
They was out there chilling
It's
when I
like-
came in.
It's like Kingston, like, no. And he's starting to throw tantrums for real when he don't get his way. Like,
Yep.
that don't work for me, bruh. You can
That's
go
the
ahead and
test
cry.
phase.
Work for somebody else.
Go ahead.
She
That's why.
caving.
Mama's always gonna cave, bro. That's why you got to be stern.
Yeah,
you got to
that's
have the
true.
sternness. That's why it's a balance with the parents. It's a balance
Yeah.
because mamas will give in.
'Cause I'll be
They don't-
damned.
As soon as that baby get that little, it's over. Her heart done melted.
You
Her heart
win some,
overflowed.
you lose some.
It
All right,
is.
but Alicia, get into your topic that you wanted to hit. I gotta go refresh my. Fuck, I'm pissed. I gotta stop the video and then go ahead, Alicia. Go into your topic.
Yeah. So basically, what I want to know, what was the? See, this is why I write this shit down.
Oh no, you good. Play a little.
Oh, okay. So I saw like this this TikTok that was like trending that said this girl was saying like basically like if she's talking to a guy and she posts like, oh, I'm about to go get coffee or something, and he doesn't buy her coffee, she like thinks like that's a red flag. Or if he doesn't send her money for her nails or her hair or so my question
Are
is,
they in a relationship?
do you guys think that like things like hair, nail, like I don't know, lunch, like is that like an automatic responsibility for a man? Like he should be doing that.
First off,
Oof, that's a loaded question. That's hard. That's a lot to
no.
unpack.
just listen. If you out and you already by yourself, like I expect you should be able to pay for lunch. It depends on like, are we together, staying in the same house and all this kind of stuff, or like it's just somebody you
Like
talking
just
to?
in general, like either or,
Hell
like
no.
you're talking.
We
in
just
general,
talking.
yeah.
Okay, say you guys are
Man,
dating though.
bugging.
Say your girlfriend's like, okay,
Watch
about
the light. Ooh,
shit.
like say, hey
Little
babe, I'm about to
struggle
go
going on.
get my nails done. Like, do you think you should be like, I have to be the one to send her some money right now?
No.
no.
N-O spells no. So
Because some girls are like that. They're like, my man should pay for my hair, my nails, because I look good for him. You know what I'm saying? Like,
but
You should
what else are you
look
bringing
good.
to the
What
table?
was the
that begs a
question?
lot more questions. that
basically,
needs to
do
be
you
answered.
think that it's your responsibility to pay for your girls like hair, nails, coffee, like little shit like that?
Responsibility, no.
Exactly. That's what
Yeah.
I'm saying. It's not a responsibility.
If you go out of your way to do that, then that's an extension of like gratitude for like being in like his life and everything like that. Like, yeah, That's like his gift to you by paying for that shit.
Some men, that's
Not
what they do.
not a requirement, a prerequisite of being in a relationship. That should sound bonkers to me. I'm not gonna
in
lie.
today's time, is no longer a requirement. Back in the day, it used to be a requirement. Now it's not.
That's because man was the primary provider. So
Yeah.
that stuff costs
but
money to
like
do.
nowadays, like
She
no,
made
it's,
sure everything else was taken care of, though. That's the whole thing.
it's more of a perk.
Had to hold it down.
And the
She
way
held it
and the
down.
and the way inflation is going right now, niggas,
He's like, based off of today's economy.
off today's economy,
man,
they raising prices of everything, but they not boosting people's pay to match that.
Exactly.
Man, when I
So-
tell you every day when I come home, bro, I heard this man arguing with his kid like, nigga, you need to start paying some motherfucking bills. Like, all this
told
complaining
you.
about eating and shit.
Nigga be saying eat, but don't want to put a penny towards anything. Gas right now is $4.49. At least give me the 50 cent. Give me the 50 cent towards that, and I got you. But no, he just sitting there eat. No.
I just thought that was interesting because there were some girls in the comments like, hello press, like, yeah, he ain't paid for your coffee, sis. Like, done. Dump
Like,
him.
send you the money afterwards. Like, if you out on a date together, then, I'm going to pay for that.
These are girls who look good and got everything.
Hand it to them.
I won't say everything,
Pretty
but got
privilege.
yeah, they got pretty privilege.
Little
But
princess.
as time goes on, and the looks don't keep up with it, reality's gonna smack them hard as fuck in the face.
No, for real.
I don't know because there's some guys out here who do feel like they need to do
So-
that. You know what I'm saying?
It's not that we feel that we need to; it's the fact that we want to. And
Some girls be hustling, though.
girls,
Yeah,
girls,
literally,
be,
like-
girls be hustling.
They hustle
but,
them niggas that are infected with cornball juice.
but men already feel like we have to provide. Like that's the job of a man.
Yeah.
Yes.
So
It's like
when
some
we're
pre-wiring
not
type
able
shit.
to do
Yeah.
when we're not able to do it, we don't feel as confident.
Mhm.
So
Okay.
Some men
we-
overcompensate, too.
yeah, we
other
overcompensate and all that stuff. So when we're able to actually pay for the stuff you want and do all this shit,
Yeah.
it makes us feel good because we feel like we're able to do the job of that a man's supposed to do.
Yeah.
But it's not a requirement. Like I don't have to do this stuff for you. I want to get myself to a position so I can do this for you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, if you're in a relationship, certain things are like requirements, though.
Like what?
You
What
gotta
do you
have
think
like
is?
requirements. I
Like
think
when it
it all
comes to-
depends on how y'all set it up, though. But I think it is.
that all depends on your relationship.
Yeah, everybody roles and stuff gonna be different in their relationships because there's certain things that you might be good at than the other person are. Like Clay may be better a cleaner or a cook, and that's just
Yeah.
something that he take on.
You right.
I hear what you're saying.
I thought
And
the
she just
girls
take
was
up something
tripping. They're like, he didn't pay for your coffee. Like they were
They
going
they
in.
tripping if they like is saying
He better
that
pay for my
basically
nails.
that
I'm
he
like,
has to pay for this
yeah.
stuff. That's where they trip.
Hell yeah.
Or like girls will be like,
'Cause what you
send me
doing with-
some money for my
what you
nails.
doing-
Like I
I
would
ain't
never
gonna
text
ask
a man that.
Because I don't care what you're doing with your money, but damn, if I got to still do all this, and what you doing for me too?
Mm-hmm.
Because if you
Yeah.
ain't doing
That's
shit
what I'm
for me,
saying.
'cause if
That's
you ain't
exactly
doing,
what I'm saying.
It depends. Because if you do stuff for me and it's like that on my end, shit, that ain't
Yeah, I
nothing then.
understand. Yeah.
It ain't-
Ain't no
but if
limit to
you
what you
not
can get
doing
from
nothing
me.
and you think you just finna act, boy, you out your rabbit
I've
ass
seen it.
mind.
Like there are some girls out
You
there
are
like,
out your
get my
rabbit
hair
ass
did.
mind.
Cash at me.
A lot
But
of
do something like what though? Like in
It-
terms of
you don't have
bringing
to-
value to the relationship.
Yeah, like what would a woman have to do in order for y'all to
Because
be
you
like
can
that?
give man gifts
Everything-
and stuff and just
yeah,
do
everything is
spontaneous
basic.
stuff
It
for
don't-
him too.
it don't have to be very.
Fair.
It don't have to be materialistic things or whatever.
Mhm.
But like, let's just say hypothetically, she don't work, I do.
Mhm.
Like I come home, the house don't gotta be spotless or anything like that. I'm not
But
saying
the
you
shit
got to
clean.
do it every day. I'm not like preaching that or anything. But like I would like to
Fuck
come
that.
home
If you
so that
going to
way
work
I don't
every day.
have to after working all day. I don't want to have to come home and have to clean or have
Yeah.
to cook and stuff like that.
Yeah,
Granted, I'm not expecting her to do it, but just I'm not even gonna voice it to her.
that's the expectation part right there. Right? It's just an expectation.
You got to
at that
monitor
point.
your expectations
It's an
because
expectation.
I feel like in that
Listen,
scenario,
we got to
Let
put
me
expectations
finish.
on
Let
the
me
other
finish.
person.
okay.
So like I'm not gonna verbalize this because well,
I think you should be.
You have to. I feel like you have to, bro.
not really. It depends on like the type of person. Like me, like I'm not gonna verbalize it because I don't want to feel like you're doing it because I said something about it.
But
But
shit
if
don't
they
get done
if
unless
they
you say
care
shit
about you,
sometimes,
it
though.
won't
You
come
gotta,
across.
sometimes you got to say it.
if that person really cares about you, it won't come across that way to them.
Like if it's something that you want, if you it's something that you want or not want or need out of that relationship, like, hey, babe, I'm tired, so I was just wondering, if maybe sometimes you could clean a motherfucking house. You lazy bitch.
You see how?
But no, you know what I'm saying though.
Look at what happened with Kevin Samuels. When Kevin Samuels when he was giving women the harsh truth without sugarcoating it and just talking to them like how he would talk to the niggas or how niggas get talked to when he's talking to the women like that.
Yeah.
When he passed, you see how many women are shitting on this man?
Yeah.
But that's because
he was kind of rude though.
Always.
I don't give a fuck.
Not all the time.
Sometimes he was a little rude.
His videos only
see the whole clip.
His videos only went viral when he was more rude. But
that's what I'm saying.
He always started off respectful to his guests
until you act like a plum fool.
And
I'm
then
gonna treat you like a plum fool.
So once you start acting like a fool,
yeah,
he started like getting back at you. But he talked like that to niggas too.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
It wasn't just women, but you see how many men and women were just shitting on this man, talking about how he was just
that's
downing them and all that shit like that.
It's like
still a conspiracy theory.
But basically,
they got Kevin up out of here.
Basically, if you want your man to spoil you financially wise, let's say he got it like that, and you want him to spoil him, you have to give him something that other women won't give him. A lot of women just think giving you sex is good enough.
Mm-hmm.
You have to invest in him. Like, basically, if let's say Phil's running his own business.
Yeah.
If Phil's running his own business and he don't got anybody that's like really keeping the paperwork together, he got to do all like every single thing.
Yeah.
Add on to him.
Add on to that for him. Like he's doing that, so just be like, okay, well, I'll take care of the paperwork for you. You focus on that. I'll organize all this for you. So when you come home,
help.
This is where this is at. This is where this at. This is where this at.
Mm-hmm.
He's gonna look at that like damn, you offer him something that's
like it's a two-way effort.
That goes a long
it's like
way
you actually
him.
care. You're actually helping me build my kingdom.
I agree. I just
building
think
the kingdom and you live in there.
Yeah, but that's just an example of like you don't have to give materialistic things to a man to like win his heart or just give him sex or anything. You have to give him something that he can't get from another woman.
I can't just give.
Because if you're easy manipulated with sex, you ain't.
Yeah.
I mean, you ain't getting it like that, Jack. Because if you know you can just go out and get some and stuff,
because anybody
you treat it differently.
Yeah, like
you treat it differently.
If a woman is just giving you sex, she's not like pouring into you. She's not like pushing you. Like the podcast came together because I kept saying I wanted to do this.
Yeah.
Kayla's like, you keep saying you want to do it. Why not just go ahead and do it? Take some money put it to the side. Go ahead and buy the equipment that you want to do, and just go ahead and do it. She put the motor in my back for me to actually get out and go do it. Like I can't get that from anybody. Everybody else can just keep telling me like, yeah, bro, like. Just let me know. Just let me know when you start that shit. Blah blah. And she's like, "Bro, stop talking about it. Just do it."
Your queen is the most
Don't
powerful.
talk about it.
Most powerful piece on the chessboard, man. Your queen control everything, man.
Bro, hey, that's funny that you say that.
You rise and fall.
I just downloaded a chess app again today. Like I ain't played chess in so long.
I have no idea how.
Yeah, I learned how to play chess when I was in like 5th grade, and like it just always stuck with me. And I just downloaded one today. Damn, I got my ass whooped. I'm like, bro, that computer, bro, I got that shit on like 50% difficulty. Smack.
Let me.
I'm like, wow.
Let's switch gears with this topic. I heard somebody talking about the difference. Like, when can you tell someone's actually hating or when it's constructive criticism? I want to know, like, to y'all, what would y'all consider is hating on somebody versus just not fucking with what they got? Or fucking with what they doing.
Shit, because constructive criticism, you ain't. I think when it becomes hate, it's like the consistently, like, I don't know. It's just like the energy you give off.
Like for example, it's basically like they were talking about the Kendrick Lamar album, and people were saying like they don't really fuck with it. Like they expect Kendrick to come out and have.
It was
some
more
like,
artistic,
yeah, and they wasn't really fucking with it. And they was. To some people, they wasn't giving valid answers. Like, all right, y'all just hating on it. It's like, why? Like, why do I gotta be hating on it? I just didn't fuck with the album, so I'm just like, I want to be able to tell the difference between hate and not liking something personally.
Online is hard to tell.
Yeah, because I think your tone like plays a big part in it.
Online is hard to tell.
Yeah.
Like it's safe to say Skip Bayless is LeBron James' biggest hater.
Yeah.
Like he hates on LeBron.
Oh,
exactly.
That's hate. Like, I believe hating is when you can't give compliments.
Like, not one Because criticism, you can say, well, I think you did this, and this, okay, but these are things that you can work on. You know what I'm saying? You have an A and a B. If you're just hating, you're constantly just doing like the A. Like this is you
like this shit whack,
this,
bro.
yeah.
I ain't talking this bullshit.
You could tell when somebody's a hater.
Like when somebody hating, like I'm not gonna give you a compliment on it. You can't even say shit nice about whatever you hating on.
Yeah.
Well, if you ain't got nothing nice to say, then shit, just go ahead and keep it to yourself.
It's not even that it has
homeboy
to.
Or something, they got to be able to. You got to be able to receive that shit too. A lot of people ain't able to receive constructive criticism for real.
That's true.
Yeah, because go ahead.
I would say because we was doing this interview one time. We was trying to prep my cousin for an interview, and we was doing it in the basement and stuff. And they was giving them constructive criticism, but we the fellas a little harsh with it. But they telling them some real shit, and it wasn't landing home with them. I had to say, bro, listen, they telling you the truth. You can't be sensitive when it comes to this shit. They trying to prep you for some shit they really gonna be asking you, and you gotta be able to answer and be able to be on your square for real. But he wasn't trying to hear it.
A lot of times people don't be wanting to hear, like, it's hard to hear criticism on yourself.
Yeah.
Because you just feel like
you
you're
think
being
you got that
attacked.
shit together.
It's like, no, not even that. It's just like, your faults.
Yeah.
You don't want other people pointing it out.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, bro, I don't want to listen to this. I'm about to just...
Yeah, because it makes you just insecure. But if you're able to remove your insecurities from it and be able to take it as a learning lesson, like, it's all... to me, it's all about perspective in terms of how you take the information in, whether it's coming from a hater or somebody that's being critical of you in a constructive way. So the person that's a hater, they can say, you're not this, you're not that. I'm like, okay, thank you for motivating me in a way that I might not have gotten from a constructive criticizer. But I don't know, man. It's just really interesting. Like, constructive criticism, it's always from a place where they want you to learn something from it so you can be better in the future. A hater, that's not really their goal. They're just trying to bring you down. And
a hater don't want to see you win.
Exactly.
Yeah.
A hater is actually your biggest fan because they watching what you're doing.
Every
they
move.
watch you harder than any constructive criticizer ever would.
Look at this nigga. This nigga think he got a podcast, nigga. You ain't better than me, nigga.
Hating on the podcast.
Damn.
You ain't better than me, nigga. I could do that shit, nigga.
We struggle harder over here.
Nigga, we could do that shit, nigga. The fuck? That's how niggas be. They be hating for real. I ain't gonna share that shit. Look at them niggas. Damn, they got 2 shares. Fuck them niggas.
I ain't gonna share that shit. For real, share this shit.
Gotta share it. Don't be hating.
For real, y'all better share this shit.
People love hating, and it's. I can't hate on people.
Oh, I can.
It takes so much energy.
No, it don't.
Like, no. It definitely does. And if you don't think
I can't
it does,
seriously hate on people.
No, not on a
it's
serious
like-
level, but on a very surface level, I can hate on your ass. I'm
like,
like,
in
I'm
what
not
way-
gonna share that
in
shit.
what ways is hating acceptable?
Like-
I want to understand.
Joking.
Like he said, like social media for sure.
Exactly.
Like
That's
I'm
why
not
you
gonna
can't
like
take
your,
nobody
I'm not
serious
gonna
on
like your
social
stupid
media,
ass
bro.
post.
Shit talking is my love
I'm not
language.
sharing your
Man,
shit.
listen, shit talking
Like,
is mine too, man.
My boy, shouts out to my boy Luke. He just got a brand new Bronco.
Mm-hmm.
Brand new car.
Dude,
Bitch
size?
sexy
I
as
want
hell,
one
huh?
so bad.
Full size?
Mm-hmm.
Ah.
Bitch sexy as hell. I was looking, I'm like, bro, I need to ride in this bitch. I'm like, leather seats? Can't remember if he said leather seats or not or whatever, but if he did, I'm like, nigga, I hope your shirt lift up a little bit when it's hot out and your back hit that seat. I'm like, that's the petty in me. I'm hating this much. And I just hope that a little bit. Like, I don't want
you get
nothing
this
bad to happen.
minor inconvenience.
On a
Yes.
nice hot day, your car been sitting there cooking.
Yeah, you
Just
just
that
walked
leather touch that
outside.
skin, boy. You
Yeah,
be jumping.
or in the wintertime when that seat ice cold, as soon as you go sit down
my
that bitch,
God.
hey, for that 5 seconds that you inconvenience, you're gonna think of me. And like, that's me hating on you. I'm like, that's the only level of hate. That's the type of hate.
But congratulations.
Yeah, I told her, I'm like, I'm happy as fuck for you. I want to ride in that bitch, but I'm hating, and I hope your shirt lifts up when you sit on that leather seat and fuck you up for that 5 seconds. That's it.
Thought that was wild as hell. Man's gonna like have his shirt tucked in every time he get in the car forever.
I did that to my boy Pete when Pete bought his car. I was hypey as fuck. I told Pete the same thing. I'm like, I'm hating low key. I'm like, I hope your shirt lift up when you fucking do this. Blah,
Oh
blah, blah.
my God.
Pete texts me like a week later, like, fuck you. I'm like, what I do? He's like, my shirt lifted up. I'm like, oh. I'm like, hey, I'm like, I didn't say like, nigga, I hope your car break down. I hope you get in an accident. you can't afford this, bitch. I ain't say none of that, nigga. I'm happy as fuck for you.
Exactly.
I'm hating. Like, I want some good shit to happen to me. I'm hating. I'm happy for you, but hope your shirt lift up, nigga. That's the type of hating I do. Just minor inconveniences.
That is fucking hilarious.
That's acceptable hate.
Yeah.
I feel that's acceptable enough.
I feel like if you laugh a little bit, it's all right.
Pete was cracking the fuck up when I told him that.
Hell yeah.
Like, I hope when you go take a sip of water, you fucking miss your lip for a second. You get that drop on your shirt. That's
wow.
it. That's it. Not even a whole cup. Just like a couple, just a couple drips, just on your shirt. Bam.
Damn. I hope it's water.
That's what I said.
Dribble.
I hope it's water. Like I say, I hope you spill some water. Like you go take a sip, you miss your lip, and a couple drips of your shirt. That's it.
Oh my god.
That's the type of hating I do. Like just little inconvenient shit that make you for 3 seconds and be like, what the fuck? Then you back on your shit.
I'm not really a hater because like if you are a hater, you leave yourself vulnerable for people to come at you. You know what I'm saying? And I cannot, like he was just talking about people who can't take criticism. I cannot, like, it's one of my really bad flaws. Like, I cannot take criticism. I'd be like, "Why are you trying to say that?" And you said that I wasn't shit, basically. And Phil be like, "Alicia, all I said was like, so sometimes you're a little closed. You saying that I have no emotional vulnerability." Like, he'd be like, "Damn."
Here's what men listen to this trick. This has helped me.
It's a little,
when it comes to giving constructive criticism, you have to take criticism first and then give it back, but you got to do it calmly and respectfully.
I don't know about that.
You gotta acknowledge. You have to acknowledge where you need improvement as well as where your partner needs improvement.
Yeah,
in order for it to come across in a way where she can receive said information well.
Because you have to be willing. You have to hear what you said first, because you're basically showing her that you acknowledge it and not dance around what she's saying. You have to sit there, listen to it, answer it. Yeah. And then when you give it back to her, she has no choice but to give it back. Especially if you real chill with it and calm.
Mm-hmm. Like don't deflect that shit instantly. Yeah. Like,
if you
I think you should probably.
You do that.
I'm on the spot kind of person. I catch it in activity. I'm stopping. Hey, stop! Well, hold on, listen. Why you do this like that?
I don't like waiting around.
Hold on. Can we just talk about it for a minute?
If I'm fucking up, tell me I'm fucking up. Don't.
I mean, you can tell me. You can tell me I'm fucking up. Like, I'm fine with that. But I don't know. I don't come out with everything right away.
That's why me and my girl get along so well.
I like being told, like, when I'm like fucking up, but also like when you tell me I'm fucking, I'm like, man, like, what you mean I'm fucking up? Like on the inside, I'm like, damn. But I know, like
that shit.
It's like I hate it. I hate hearing criticism from other people, but I love it because I need to hear it.
Yeah.
And there's something I can learn from it.
I feel like if you don't tell me that,
that's very adult of you. I can't relate.
I got
me 3 years ago. I couldn't
hear the real
shit.
If you gonna don't wait.
I was just telling Josh, I'm like, Kayla will never say I'm sorry unless I say it first.
I'm the type of
Bro, we were outside.
I love her more and more every day.
Kayla will not apologize. She don't see her wrongdoings until I explain it to her.
So it'll be like, anytime we get in a fight, he'd be like, all right, well, I'm not going to text her this time. Like, she is in the wrong. Like, I know in my heart, like, in my soul, like, Alicia is wrong. Like, and she's just going to play this game where she ignores me. And, like, I'm not going to do it. Like, she's going to apologize. And then the next day, he'd be like, God damn it. I said that I was going to be strong. But you know what? Like, he'll just, like, be like, I'm sorry.
Strong, man.
And I'm just sitting there, like,
that's the
and then I feel bad.
I'm a brick mason.
But he'd be like,
I'm going to watch the cement dry.
That's the difference. Now, if she's in the wrong and I know I haven't done anything wrong, then I'm standing firm on my shit. You can have an attitude towards me.
Down.
You can have an attitude.
I don't have an attitude. I just like don't say anything.
No, I know.
We just not gonna talk.
We'll be moms around this bitch.
Exactly.
You're on this bitch.
Exactly.
Quiet as hell.
You want to see?
What? See, we here.
Like, is her phone even on?
It'd be quiet.
I don't know.
I'm on the game. I'm go on the game. You ain't gonna bother me. Hey, take it.
It'd be quiet as hell. The only time you hear us talking is when one of us is talking to Kingston, or we got to ask you.
Oh my God, y'all
talking
about each other in the third person to y'all kid.
Baby, bro. I used to do that with the dogs.
I have my headphones in, bro. I ain't paying attention to you at all. I don't. I will go that far, bro. I didn't say it before. I didn't ignore the chick to the point I became single.
Same.
Like, we can go there, but like a lot of times, like I don't want to. But also, but also like mine and Kayla arguments have never been like that deep to the
Like,
point.
how does
where
that happen?
What
Like,
do you mean?
like y'all, y'all stop talking to the point where y'all just single. Like,
Oh,
it
that
just
was
ain't-
years ago when I did that shit.
Yeah, that could happen. Like, especially when you're younger. Like, you just be like, all right, it is what it is.
No,
See how
no,
they each other.
it's like the chick pissed me off. I'm like, I ain't about to talk to you, and she tried to be like, oh,
Were
bet,
y'all
like,
dating?
like,
Damn.
and she was like, oh, bet, like, okay, she was trying to like prove a point too, like,
See,
oh,
that
bet,
didn't
you ain't
give
gonna
you
talk
no
to me,
kind of
blah, blah.
anxiety because that shit would give me anxiety.
So
Like,
y'all
where
stood
did
on
I-
the hill.
No,
They died on them hills together.
like the Notebook.
Down this
What if
hill.
she could pull back up?
no.
I was gonna text you. I wrote you
Cause-
every day in my notes.
Because at the point that me and that chick was dating, it wasn't like we were dating long or anything like that.
Yeah.
I see, I was
So
just
you were
talking
like,
for
It
well,
was still like new, and it's just like, bro, like you
Oh, so it's
You
a
back.
flame out, basically.
basically, and it was just like, all right, cool. Like I can't even remember what she did, but like I ain't fuck with it, and I had told her that, and she was just trying to like, she was basically like going out or something with some people or whatever. She was going to hang out with some people, and this dude that she used to fuck with was going to be around. I'm like, bro, like nah,
Mhm.
like nah, don't do that. I mean,
How long
she
had y'all
like-
been talking at this point?
We was probably talking for like a month.
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
yeah,
like
that's
they
fresh.
was going on. So
Yeah.
I'm like, fuck, I ain't like.
You
if-
still
I'm like,
getting to know each other.
bro, don't talk to me then. Like, if you about to do that, don't talk to me. She like, whatever, blah blah. She was hitting me up the next day or whatever. I was not. I told her like, I don't want to talk unless I'm sorry. And she was like, shh. And she was hitting me up the next day like everything was fine. I ignored her ass for days, and to the point she like, you really not gonna talk to me? I just
Yeah.
and I'm
Really not gonna
listen,
talk to me.
listen. My read
You
receipts.
talking to yourself for a week now.
Listen, my read receipts are on. So every time she was texting me, she's seen that I was.
Oh no, you said
I'm that nigga. I'm that
That
nigga.
boy mixing up
See, I
petty
won't even do
gumbo.
that. I'll just not respond.
In December.
I wasn't responding.
That is his response.
No, I know, but like
Read
they're-
at 6:48 p.m.
I will purposely, because if you say read, like they know that you read it. Like I don't even want you
That's
to know if I
petty.
read it or not.
That's why I say I don't.
I'm gonna leave you in the fucking arc, and then I'll be on my stories like today's a beautiful
mine on.
day, and they be like, "Damn, she on her stories living her
no.
best life."
Real nigga. Like y'all know I saw this shit. You know I saw this shit.
I want you to know that I don't give a fuck.
You'll be alright.
I don't do that anymore. Though. I'm getting better.
Oh,
Now
you
I
turned your
just
red
be
receipts
we,
on?
we should talk. No,
Oh,
now I
I wear
actually
receipts
respond.
Now me
Or
and
I'm just not in the
Funny
headspace to
enough,
talk right now.
whenever me and Kayla have a dispute now, like we talk about it much faster now because we got a kid.
Yeah.
So we're gonna have to talk at some
and
point.
y'all live together too. I think that makes a huge
Before
difference.
Kingston was here, we would go days.
Hell
We would
no.
go days without
Living with
talking.
somebody
No,
don't mean nothing when it comes to pettiness.
I think it,
Yeah.
no, but still, I feel like I'm more prone. If I live with you, I feel like I would be more prone to say something because I just don't want to deal with it. If I don't live with you, we can go a long time. We could put some. We could put
Have
some
you lived with
days.
somebody
in-
That distance.
Yeah,
Whoa.
for like years. We lived together for like 6 or 7 years.
You ain't
Like,
never
we-
went like
we-
a period without talking.
yeah, but I'm saying like eventually, I'm gonna say.
Oh yeah, we not saying.
But if
I
we
just
don't
wanna be
live
living.
together,
No, me and Kayla, Me
you
and
might be
Kayla-
dead to me.
me and Kayla went
Go
days
fuck.
without talking. Like,
Yeah,
so
I've
when
definitely done that. Or I just like avoid it. Like I'll come home, change, and then go and do something else. Like I'm petty like that.
It's like I don't have time for that
You gotta
energy.
be,
It's
you
like
gotta be mad around the house. You can't be mad on the streets.
No.
Go
No.
be
You gotta be mad
No.
around.
I
the
can't
house.
deal with the tension. It makes me.
I'll be smooth.
go be mad out in the streets and all that shit. Go ahead.
No.
Do
Tell ass in
you?
his house
huh?
and be mad.
I'm not like in the streets. I would like literally be like go to Target or something just to avoid the energy for a minute.
That's still in the streets.
Yeah.
You ain't in the house. You outside.
Exactly. Thank you.
You outside.
Yeah.
She's out here hoeing.
Yeah, outside,
Meanwhile, she's
yeah,
sniffing
outside.
fucking candles in aisle 3. The fuck?
Tell my
Listen,
sir, can you show me
you-
what
man, you
it's
got
at
some
the
candles
low
as a
level,
cover
man.
up.
Listen, Alicia, you are out in public. That is the street. Public is the street.
You asking for help.
That
grab
is
the
not
candles
true.
off the
That's
could be
not
in the
the
library.
streets.
You could be in the library.
She's reading a book and like this bitch out here in the street.
The streets.
You outside in the public. Any niggas can see you and approach you. That is the
You in the
street.
I am about to
And
flip
your man
this
ain't with
table
you.
over. What are you saying?
And you mad out here?
Listen,
You mad?
You
Your
mad.
man ain't with you.
You
and
mad.
you in the
So
streets.
me and my mom are out
Nothing
to dinner.
but trouble.
We in the streets.
Nothing
Okay,
but
you and your
trouble.
mama can be out to
Me and my
dinner,
mama
but
having
y'all in
dinner.
the
Ma-
street.
listen,
Me and
I'm-
Mama Adams having dinner. We in the streets.
listen. Mama Adams is never in the streets.
No.
Don't wanna,
No,
You're not
don't
bringing
bring her into this.
No,
Don't bring her
Mama
into
Adams
this.
in the passenger seat turning up. Turn it up. Y'all out the streets. I'm sorry, Miss Adams.
Mama Adams is never in the street.
Oh my God, bro.
All I'm saying
She's
is
a
that
Christian woman.
if you are in any position, or if you are in any location that a man can approach you, that is technically in the street.
I'm at work. That's where I met my boyfriend. I'm at work. I'm in the street.
Exactly. You met him in the streets.
Hello?
I'm fucking done. I'm literally at work.
You were out in them streets.
Wait.
So
Listen,
let me get this
gotta go on the
straight.
street.
Alicia, let me get this
Some
straight.
people got curfews
You
in the street.
mad.
Some people just be out all night. It's levels to the
cannot
street.
breathe right
It's-
now,
it
dog.
is-
to the
It is
street.
levels to the street, but you literally
There's
just said
levels to the streets. What do you even? What does that
you
even
met
mean?
Phil. You met Phil at work. So which means if you mad and you out, you could be at work.
Mad at
And
work.
a new nigga can come up to me with the same
street.
But I work with the public. So what if you don't work? Well, what
That's
if you
even
work
worse.
in like a factory or something? When you
That's
see
in the
same-
streets.
That's not the
You don't
streets.
think you
You
can be
listen,
screwing
you know how
up
many
to a
people in
lady?
them goddamn
You're in
factories?
The same building.
know how many
See the
people
same
are
niggas.
You just a sex pool.
Listen,
Oh, God, that's all out of the way.
Man, in the plant, it goes down in the plant. That's all I'm gonna say.
the plant is like high school.
Thank you. It really is, bro.
And
It's
Alicia,
really
Alicia,
it's-
here's why.
It's college
Because
level shit.
It's more men in there than there are women. And Chrysler,
Well,
you
it's
work
increasing
longer
now. A lot
Okay.
of women. are not.
It is
Yeah.
increasing now, but when you work at Chrysler, you working anywhere from 10 to 16-hour days. So you at work more than you at
So
home.
you're in the streets because you're
Yes.
working hard and trying to provide for your family.
No, that's not.
Everybody got to go in the streets. Just make sure you come in when it's curfew time.
And you can't be going out into the streets after being mad at your partner.
Yeah, like what you out in the streets? For?
You out in the
mad at him.
I'm
So you
literally
out in
buying
the
toilet paper. That's
you
not
out-
the streets.
You out in the streets.
What if I'm going to
you
get a I'm
mad.
sorry, I'm sorry coffee
she
or
out
something?
here buying. She out here buying toilet paper. Nigga going to come approach. Oh yeah, girl, you use 2-ply, don't you? Yeah, let me go ahead and write my number down on one of those. Bam.
I know that thing,
Nigga.
Angel Soft.
Come on, stand y'all, bro.
Come on, it's like
Angel Soft. I'm literally using that on somebody.
Niggas will walk up
It
and
can
say
happen.
anything at any given moment. Niggas do not give a fuck.
Alicia,
That's why
just-
anywhere is the streets. That's why anywhere is the
Oh my
streets.
God.
Just think about like how thirsty niggas have been like when they was
Okay.
in your inbox trying
But
to get your
really-
attention.
in the
But
plant.
really,
Listen.
at work,
Yeah.
Yes, they be in them
You're
plants
going
buying
to-
How you get your
lunches.
man? How you get your man?
There's women who ain't had to pay for a lunch in some years.
Mondo.
Because niggas
like
gonna
girls
pay
get-
for it every day trying to get that thing.
Like girls
You will
got
pay for
dudes
it every
and they
day.
look. Girls got
Come
dudes
on,
and their
man.
contacts for different days of the week because they know that's what the day they gonna get food from them.
Fuck all that. Fuck all that.
Like-
have y'all heard the term
my God.
work husband?
Exactly.
I know I need to
Work
get
husband,
People at
work
work, bro.
Like I said,
See that drop of the head?
Yo.
Drop of shame.
niggas got work
I'm
husband.
defeated. I'm defeated. I'm down bad.
My
You got
one
your
manager and this
You
one
have to work
girl in the
hard.
sales
Work
department, bro.
husband.
Work
Not
like
the
a
work
show.
husband, bro.
Why you think these managers, even though they get
Oh
told when
my
they get this manager
God.
position, you are technically they're not allowed to be friends with
You can't
employees.
fraternize,
You're
yeah.
not supposed to fraternize. Niggas still be doing that, and they still be fucking around with regular employees.
Y'all ain't
'Cause
working in the restaurant industry. That is a cesspool.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, because
Oh,
you be
no.
at work for long days, all day long. You see them more than you see your partner. You see them more
Yeah.
than you there more
That's
than you
not
at
the
home.
streets, though. That's a situation.
That's
That's
the
all
streets.
that
And
is.
if you
That's all that is.
Alicia, I don't know.
and if it's
A
your boss, you
situation.
get to
Can't
see
make
him in
it-
an authoritative position. You get to see him use his power and stuff. Man, girls be falling for that.
Oh, wait,
Girls be-
Mondo,
man,
break
bosses, I'm telling you,
break down the
supervisors,
levels to the street.
supervisors be, man, I'm trying to
Break
tell
down the
y'all
levels to the
something,
street.
A supervisor? What?
Man,
Break
listen.
Mondo, break down the
Your
levels
job?
A
You going
trainer?
with your career?
A trainer at a new job, is
Bro,
bad.
trainers be knocking them down. I'm the first person to interact with you. I'm the first nigga to see you in here.
That's what I'm
deals.
saying, bro. That's what I'm
listen,
saying.
this is how that shit be working. The trainer,
my
don't let the
God.
trainer be one of the ones. Oh yeah,
I
you see him?
cannot.
Damn,
Break down
yeah,
the
he
levels
got
to the
that
street,
one.
Mondo.
It's levels to the street. Everybody is in the streets.
Like
You can't avoid the streets. You got to be outside. If you go to work and stuff
So
outside,
the minute you walk out the door, you in the streets.
yes. And
I'm
then
taking out my trash. I'm in the
you in them
streets.
streets.
Yes, because a nigga can walk up to
The
you,
trash
walk
man
up
can
and
say, "Hey,
spit
baby."
game to you at any given
Bro,
moment.
Alicia,
The
niggas do
mans are
not care.
desperate.
I know that.
Niggas do not
From
care.
personal experience. I know niggas don't care.
Exactly. You go to a gas station.
Niggas,
That's the streets.
Hey, let me pump your gas, baby.
That's on the high
I'll-
level of the streets.
It's the gas station.
you
What?
want to know
You
what's
see
fucked
some
up?
things at the gas station.
I think
That is
You see
the that's
some-
the executive
No,
branch of the streets.
Man, what?
because it's easy because it's
Fuel
easier
spot.
because it's easier for women to get sex. it's easier for them to technically be in the streets compared to the niggas.
What?
Yes. What you mean?
All right, wait.
Yes.
Wait, because men are throwing themselves at women for a second. Let me finish.
Some girl don't play and act like women ain't out here throwing themselves.
Yeah.
But it's
less
not,
traffic over there. It's way less traffic. It's not rush hour. It's not rush hour.
Listen,
it's like 3 a.m.
She's comparing like a suburban side street when they trying to avoid the main road traffic.
Oh my
That's men's levels of traffic where women basically
mound.
get
Like we just said earlier, it's mound traffic during construction.
He says, "Mom, there's car accidents happening. I don't know."
Just accidentally bumped into a little something. You wasn't even trying to. You just accidentally. Let me get a little bit of that.
But there's
oh my god, bro.
Fuck, I forgot what my original point was. So we done went way off. What was I saying? Oh yeah, because it's like the reason why it's easier for women or whatever. Like a woman can literally say like I'm horny on Facebook right now, and hella niggas gonna be in the inbox. A nigga can say I'm horny. They lucky to get somebody to inbox them. Otherwise, they gonna just get roasted. Women can
the quality. I would say
women get the
you
pick of
might
their
get
litter.
somebody who get slide up in that thing. You're gonna be like,
women.
Damn, I gotta
Women
take
get the
this one for
pick.
the team?
Listen, women. Listen,
She
women
gonna be
will
like,
get
"Me
a pick
too,
of
huh?"
the litter. Women get a pick of the litter. Like they get to pick through the niggas. Like okay, he look good enough. Maybe
Not
blah,
all
blah, blah,
women
blah.
though. Not all women.
But
Me,
all women can get.
I'm gonna scroll through.
All right.
I
Let me
might
say
have an
this.
option or two.
Not all women can get that many choices, but all women will get somebody to react to them. Where niggas will be lucky to get somebody to react to it.
You got a point.
The ugliest woman will be
because
faster to
women
get somebody than the ugliest
women
one.
don't shoot their shot like that. There are a few, but not a lot of women shoot their shot like that.
No.
Absolutely
How
not.
they shoot their shot, they post a status and just hope you react to it and inbox them off of. That's them shooting their shot.
Like hashtag single.
So like because
You know what to do.
because-
We shoot.
So
Y'all,
because like this is just the way society like looks at it. It's like because it's easier for women to be able to go around and fuck a bunch of niggas or do whatever the fuck they want to do. It's easier to like she for the streets because she can fuck whoever she want. Where niggas like
But
okay.
that's why
if you're
holding
going
back
to
is your power.
Target,
Yeah, we ain't saying.
So
we're
look.
not saying you was in heavy traffic.
Alicia, let
That's
me
some light traffic.
Alicia,
let me break it down to
we
you.
not
You
saying
in the streets.
we
you're
not-
on the sidewalk.
Alicia, we not saying
You're not in the street.
So
Alicia,
You
we
in the
not-
bike lane.
You're on the bike lane, so you
in the
can choose
streets.
to leave.
You
You
in
get to the street.
Yeah,
but
you in
you're
the
not.
street.
It's not
Here's
like
the
you're
bike
out
lane
here.
is in the street.
Listen, she's not
window
for
shopping.
she's not for the streets. but
No,
she's
we're not
in
saying
the
you're for the
streets.
streets, but you're in the streets. Everybody has to go on the streets. It's part of life.
you can't talk your way out of that one.
Yeah.
That's just that's logic.
It ain't like you're trying to go to the freeway. You're just trying to go around the corner to the liquor. You
Right,
in the
man. Listen,
streets.
and women-
It's
I'm not trying to say
basic
you out
basic
there and-
niggaology, all right?
Yeah.
It's basic niggaology. Everybody has to go on the streets. You're not for the streets, but you in them.
Yes.
What,
It's like women can be in the street as long as they want to,
Niggas
and then
hoop
get
in the
out.
street.
Niggas be trapped in the streets.
Niggas don't use the sidewalk.
They can't choose how long they in the streets for.
Boxes on the sidewalk.
The women can
just
choose.
hand on the street. Well, I just want to be in the street just a little bit.
Why think niggas hoop in the street? Niggas hoop in the street. Niggas ride bikes in the street.
In the streets.
Nigga, you ever see niggas walk down the street? They don't walk on the sidewalk. They walk
in the street.
We are in the streets.
You always in them streets, man.
And I'm like, how do you get to Target? You got to drive on the street.
How did we end up?
Hey,
You
look.
in the streets,
That's how I
regardless.
Oh my god!
I got a conspiracy.
Nobody
theory.
is safe.
What's the conspiracy theory?
I believe we're in the Matrix because of traffic on the freeway. So listen, rush hour.
I'm gonna hear you out.
Listen,
We're gonna give you a chance.
Rush hour be making me feel like I'm in the Matrix because you get to a certain point where it's not a lot of cars blocking on ramps or nothing. A lot of the cars not getting off, but you get to a certain point in traffic to where it seems like it just clears up. Do y'all not
Yeah.
have that happen to y'all?
Yeah.
It's like
Yeah,
nothing
Matrix.
happened, but where the fuck did all the cars just go?
No, you have a point.
Most of the
That shit happened today.
No.
Like literally,
Most of
we
the-
was damn near standstill.
Because people don't
And
know how to
then you
drive.
just drive
That's
it,
all that
and
is.
it's not
But
a lot of
also,
people getting off the freeway.
you gotta
And
think.
it just cleared up.
Everybody
in
gets off
a
work
minute.
and go in. I won't say everybody, but majority of people go to work and get off of work around the same time. So it's a lot of fucking people on the road. So
Yeah.
let's just say hypothetically 75 getting on 696. Cars coming onto the freeway, cars passing.
Yep.
Then you got to try to let people over.
You're
Yeah.
trying to
It's a long
merge.
line.
I'm trying
Yeah,
to get
No,
so-
I understand it
that-
at the major intersections,
yeah.
but sometimes it don't even be like a major
It just
exchange.
be old. It be
just
old
like-
motherfuckers driving and just be in the way.
Well,
They
not
be,
to mention the construction, so there goes a lane down.
Yeah.
it's hella construction everywhere
It's
right now.
bad.
So I always forget that when we're going into like spring and summer,
Yeah.
like, bro,
It's-
that's construction.
That's our time of
Horrible.
year.
That-
That's what make the money.
Man,
Because
that's
concrete
the
get
prime
fucked up
time.
during the wintertime.
Yeah. So it just turned to pothole
Mhm.
clearing season.
You're gonna
Yeah.
leave like 2 hours early for your destination. Like I might have to take 5 back ways.
No,
to
you gotta
there.
get creative with them routes. That's what it
You
comes
gotta
down
take so
to.
many different ways just to get to work on time because everywhere is
And
under
you gotta
fucking
know which
construction.
freeway
I
gonna
know
be
like
crowded
3
at
different
what time.
ways. I live 7 minutes away from work.
But before this
No.
podcast have to end, is one more topic I came up with.
Go ahead.
And since we was so heavy on talking about the streets, this kind of plays off of the streets
Can't
a
even
little
go to
bit.
fucking Target.
It's Target. You got to take the street to get to
My
Target.
happy,
I'm just
my
saying.
happy place.
But somebody, I forgot who I can't remember the podcast I was listening to, but they were saying like 65 or 70% of women don't like have an orgasm during sex.
Mhm. I think like a 75%.
It's some shit like that. Like they
I'm
don't,
here for
they
the
don't get to have
conversation.
that. So, and
Me too.
my,
I was already
And-
sitting up.
but so like they said like that's because a lot of women get mad. Like a lot of times women don't get to come during sex, and the dude responds to that like, is that the men's fault or the women's fault? Like I'm regardless if you get yours or not, I'm gonna get mine. So like who fault is it really?
I think it depends on the.
So I want to know
people.
like if that's on the like
I
Is it
mean,
the
What
man
kind of
or-
hookup this
is it the
'Cause
man
if
or
it's
woman fault?
Yeah,
Okay.
is this a
I mean,
relationship
let's
or you just
not-
mean
let's
in
not
general,
even-
overall,
let-
just sex?
Let's,
No, it
yeah,
could-
let's
it's
just say sex.
situational.
Regardless. Let's not even say situation. Let's just say
Let's play both parts though. We can do the in a relationship and out of a relationship.
devil's avocados.
I don't want to do that because it's like
Imagine
obviously
sex across the board.
Let's just say sex across the board because like with a relationship and without a relationship, it's
You still
two-
fucking.
it's it's still the same act.
But
And
it's
obviously
with
one's more
intent.
intimate.
It's the intent though.
One's more intimate
I
than
can
the
come
other.
in wanting to do that for you, but I can come in and
Listen.
say, "This is just that."
A nigga
We
gonna
get
bust.
what we get
a nigga,
out of it.
A nigga is gonna bust a
And I
nut.
just
Trust-
happen to come before you. I just happen to come for you.
If a woman is fucking a nigga and
It
he
depends,
and he
bro.
can't bust and he just like I can't do this. Your shit is whack.
Man.
No,
shit is
you're
whack.
right. I've never had that ever happen, bro.
I'm
I
How
would
would you
cry
know,
myself
though?
to sleep.
Have you ever had to fake
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
I've had to before.
it? Men
yeah.
fake it too. I think y'all need to understand that.
What do you
Men
mean? How do
it
you
too.
fake it? How do they not know that
Like,
you? No,
I ain't
girls
spitting,
fall for
just-
that.
You
just do
never
the fake
seen that-
little tense up?
you never
I've
seen-
never done that. I never
You fake
spit on their
post.
back.
You fake post. You pull out like
Yeah.
and you.
Yeah, cause you
Especially
What?
if you,
cause
especially
you can feel.
Don't
We could do that
that.
pulsation thing.
yeah, if you're doing a
Like,
hand finish though, if you you got to pull out, go ahead and do your hand finish. Oh, yeah, good.
What?
You just can't.
When I tell you my self esteem would be underneath the
Men
ground,
protect your
You don't
self esteem too.
Yeah,
That's what
We
I'm saying.
protecting your ego.
I know damn
that was- that
well.
would be
Out here to
murder.
get their egos
I ain't never
protected.
had an issue.
Listen.
Listen,
Men-
fellas,
men-
start telling her.
Men
Tell
protect
you,
men
get a
protect
change
their
to say it.
egos off that like like damn I came to my senses. This shit.
This shit really ain't hitting on shit.
Did you come?
But if
Your
a man
moans
if a
don't even
man
sound.
busts
Man, I
fast,
had one that.
If
I
a
hated
man
that
busts
moan.
fast, women
That shit
is-
was terrible.
you said what?
Girl, she was how she was moaning. It really was. That shit was fucking me up.
That bothers me with
It
porn.
was
With porn,
fucking
sometimes
me
I be
up,
watching
and
and
I'm
I'm like,
like,
this girl is bothering
That
me.
bitch sound
I'm
like a
going
car
ahead trying to
alarm.
get this man. I'm trying to get this shit over with.
Yeah,
this
that
shit
makes
is
a
not
difference.
This shit,
I gotta find
boy. You can go
I'm
ahead.
just-
You fucking my whole.
So basically, who do y'all think is more at fault? That the women or the men? That
Well,
the women don't get the.
I
get
think
the
they
finish?
both are at fault.
Yeah, it's
personally.
like one, like for the man, it's like get it together. Like you supposed to be laying it down for your woman.
Not
Is he though?
necessarily though.
No, I'm gonna get there. I'm gonna get there. So, but also for the woman, I feel like if you're not showing the man what you like and what it helps you get to your climax.
We talking about
then
one
it's-
night stand. We talking about like sex in general. A lot of times, motherfuckers not having a conversation the first time they about to have sex.
But you
I
shouldn't.
ain't
You
gonna
can't
cap.
just automatically go into a sexual situation. Okay, it's different for girls than it is for guys. Their sexual anatomy is different. You can't just go into a situation like this is gonna work for this girl because what works on that woman was not gonna work for the next.
One thing
but
works.
let's not.
No,
let's
some
not.
some
but-
things are universal. Some
let's
things are
not- let's not
universal. I can
pretend-
a
attest.
clitoris is universal.
Yeah, but I'm
Like-
saying like
That's
you know what I'm
universal,
saying.
fellas.
Let's not pretend that like motherfucker, like everybody's having this conversation before sex.
No, everybody
Yeah,
knows.
like what do you like?
Majority,
I'm comfortable with that though.
but-
I make that a thing.
I know, like it is like
But
you're
when you
comfortable,
in
but
it-
majority of the time when y'all doing the foreplay and everything, y'all not about to just be like, yo, I like doing this, like do this, blah blah blah. Like,
you
y'all
can
get
though.
into
Why
it.
not?
You can, but
Make-
people don't do it. Is what I'm saying.
I think
So
it's a-
you
it
should
should be a
just
common
go
practice,
in knowing
so-
that.
Basically,
I think it should be a common practice to try to understand.
It
it.
might not be
Women
good.
could potentially, to help out with that, be more
And-
assertive with their intentions. Like,
women can't just
nigga,
lay
do
there.
this.
Women can't just
Yeah.
like, listen.
Yeah,
Like,
Listen,
you gotta
I-
force your nut, girl. Like,
get your own.
gotta ride that motherfucker.
A man is gonna get his. I can't force you to do anything you don't want to do. So if, I'm gonna get mine. If you ain't getting yours, you clearly don't want it.
That's why I feel like the situation definitely
Not necessarily,
matters.
because if you don't know what you're
Agreed.
doing either, because you
Yeah,
cannot know
because
what
there
you're
are
doing.
some that don't know. Like,
I'm not saying
That's why the number
Listen,
is probably
listen,
as high as it is.
I'm
Some-
not saying.
Niggas
Some
ain't
men
doing their
don't-
research.
Some men don't even ask though. That's
I'm
all
not saying
they do.
men know what they doing and like get their women to there. I'm just saying like women gotta. You can't just lay there during sex. Like you're receiving all of it. Yeah,
Yeah.
but if I'm doing all
Oh,
that,
you're
of
talking
course
about
I'm
this,
gonna get mine. You
Yeah.
got
Talking about a mannequin.
yeah.
Pillow princess.
Don't
Like
be
a woman,
mannequin,
a
bro.
woman has to
Leave
be
me
Like,
alone.
Weak.
like, how
Listen,
do I got a PP
that shit
and then my
weak.
girl's a PP?
Here's a similar thing between men and women when
Leave
it
me
comes to
alone.
sex. Here's a similar thing between men and women when it comes to sex. Y'all have to be in it to nut. Y'all have to be like
you
Yeah.
both
into
have
it.
to be like,
Y'all
this
have to
is
be
what we're about
into
to
it.
do. Yeah,
But
like
the-
you gonna come,
but
I'm
the
gonna
easier
come.
thing for men is that like it's easier because
Yeah.
Yeah,
most of the time vaginas feel the same. They
For-
all feel good.
Yeah,
Mhm.
Where
Mhm.
women like you need to be doing shit a certain way to might be able to like.
or
They might
I
like it
think
this way.
personally, like men, like experiment with themselves too. Like, you know, they masturbate. They're like,
We got kung fu grip. That's it.
no, you know what I'm saying? Like, they're just like very
Explore themselves
more comfortable with like knowing what they like. Like, women sometimes are like embarrassed to masturbate or embarrassed to be sexual, and sometimes it takes them a while to figure out what
The
what
weirder,
they like.
the weirder it is, a lot of times niggas are like really into it, unless it's like something that has to enter
No,
us.
yeah, but I'm saying not all girls know that, especially when you're in your beginning stages. So of course you're not about to come. This guy don't know
No.
shit. He just here
A
for
lot of
sex.
times niggas like majority of time niggas want you to tell them what to do.
And let's be honest, you didn't come out in your sexual moments like, yeah, I know how to eat pussy. Like, I just
No,
know.
Hell no.
You know what I'm saying? It
Shit.
took time. It took the person. Like, it took.
I guess I'm an
lessons.
exception.
Shut up.
Nigga,
Oh, no.
I was gifted with a talent from God. So God was looking out for your boy.
I had to work on mine like Kobe.
You know what I'm
Yeah, I
had to
saying? You
work
had to
on mine.
perfect
It
your
was like-
skills.
Listen,
Show that.
Listen, I hate to say it, parents turn this off, but like eating pussy for me, it was an acquired taste like beer. It took me a minute to
You
get
know what I'm
used to like a
saying?
beer.
I
That's
still
how
don't like
eating
beer
pussy
like
was.
that, but man,
fuck
it was
with
something about
with a
some
beer.
pussy. When I
fuck with
tell
a beer
you
every
what,
now and then.
Pussy had that twang like beer had when it first sip. It was like,
Yeah.
God damn.
no, it depends on how
And
long the
little-
night was. It depends how long the night was before the twang is there.
Smell the beer across your lip.
Listen, y'all ever have a hot dog and y'all put too much mustard on one point, y'all bite it and y'all go. That's how pussy tasted the first time you like try it. You like, God damn, that shit.
Oh my god.
That's how it tasted.
I have to give y'all a lot of credit because I would be like,
I don't know.
You eat through it until the taste go away.
I'd be like, I'm scared.
Yeah,
Oh.
and then you start to enjoy the shit a little bit more, and then it's like a
That's what I'm saying. I feel like I think
A
it just
thirst
comes
quencher.
down to like communication and what you're coming in for. Every sexual experience, you know what you're there for.
Yeah.
Usually, I would hope.
You know
it
why
should
I'm
be
here.
because you know what I'm saying. You know why I'm here.
I'm just here so I don't get fined.
Women, like I say, like you both have to be into it.
Mhm.
Be more open.
And you have to know what you like, and you need to know your body and like how to get yourself there.
Yeah.
I won't even say just both people be more active in it.
Yeah.
If one person is
Yeah.
Make a
doing the
concerted
majority
effort.
of the work, it ain't gonna be that good. Because let's just look at it from the point of one night stand or like y'all met that day and y'all end up just hooking up type shit.
Yeah.
Y'all didn't have time to really talk about what y'all like or anything like
for
that.
sure. Mhm.
But just try shit in the bedroom, and then like
and that goes both
and-
ways because I've met some
Yeah, that's
lazy
what I
ass
mean.
men, bro.
like y'all just try
stroke
shit,
game, all kinds of whack.
Damn.
try shit in the bedroom until one person said like, "Yo, don't do that." Try just keep trying shit in the bedroom until
Yeah.
the person be like, "Yo, don't do that."
Yeah,
Yeah.
Then other than that, y'all good.
that's it.
Like I said, men. The weirder it is, a lot of times men are into it unless it's like
And I
Women
think
are too, bro.
women
It's-
put a lot of pressure on men too, like in the sexual. Like, chill out.
Because they don't. A lot of them don't want to tell you. Though.
Like, yeah, chill out.
They want you to be able to. He should already know.
Yeah, like
I
he
had
doesn't
a
know what he's
conversation with women all the
doing.
time. Like,
That's
bro,
not-
you got it.
Yeah, I would never say that about any experience
He
where I
had a
didn't.
whole
Bro,
other
me and-
girlfriend. He didn't have a
bro,
set
me and
routine
Kayla-
with. And
Exactly.
Me and
gotta
Kayla
break
still
up out
have
of
this
that shit.
conversation. She like still just like, I don't know, like tell me some shit. Like let me know what you want to try, and I'm down to try it.
A lot of times it be too freaky. They don't want to get judged.
I ain't never gonna be
Motherfucker,
like that.
we got a whole kid together. We got life
Listen,
together. You better tell
It
me.
don't
don't
mean
make
shit.
sense, Clayton.
Don't-
It don't
mean
make
shit.
sense.
It don't.
It
like,
don't make sense, but
It don't.
that's the reality. I'm
But
trying to tell
that's
you.
Like
really how
girl,
girls
I
be.
watch
Yeah,
you. Girl,
it's
I
the
watch
reality.
you push a human out of your body.
It don't matter.
There's nothing you can like. There's
Yeah,
nothing else.
literally.
Like I'm
It's
seeing
still-
every crack and cranny of your body.
Kayla,
like,
you better
They
get
don't
yours.
Want, man, they don't want to be judged, man.
Oh shit! Before we ended this
Better
too,
put that baby
I,
to bed.
I just remember the other night, me and Kayla both was laying in bed, and like we was talking about like OnlyFans and shit like that. Because Kayla had asked me like, "What if I sold feet pics or whatever? Like, how would you feel about that?" And I'm like, "I think I'll still be weirded out." I'm like, just because she like it's feet, like they ain't even got to see my face. I'm like, you got to promote it
Yeah.
in order to get a following. I'm like, but also I just don't want men having like other niggas
You
that
can
have like.
promote it without having a face in it. Just got to be feet pics.
But like, I still don't want
All
other
around.
niggas just being able to like have something to mind.
That is a
That's
bad,
just
my
weird.
nigga. What?
But like she
I don't
was,
know.
she
I
was
think
just
I might
asking,
go
but-
ahead, baby. Take them feet pics.
Yeah.
I manage
But
you.
she said like, what if I'm bringing in like 10 grand a month? I'm like, 10 grand a week. I'm like, that's different. If you're bringing in that kind of
Yeah.
money, then
Like, it's
yeah.
just feet, bro.
It's feet pics.
Yeah. But then like we went from that to talk about like OnlyFans, like buying chicks OnlyFans and shit. How would she feel about that or whatever? And like she like, I think I'd be like pissed if you did that shit. Like I haven't did it. And then I was telling her about like how some chicks on my friends list like they got OnlyFans that's not that attractive, but they got OnlyFans and shit. And Kay was like, "Who?" So I went on Facebook and started showing her like these chicks, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
She like, you ever just like want to buy like people that you know that's ugly,
Just to see what they do.
just to see like what
Yeah.
they should
Because
look like?
the thing is, they're probably still
I'm
getting
so
some
curious.
kind of money.
They are.
The
So-
most normal looking ones
They
are
get
the
money.
ones that have the most.
and I
and-
be punching the air
Bro.
every time.
And like
on my way
me and
to
Kayla
work,
was talking
like-
about it. So like me and Kayla legit went and made a fake email and everything and tried to go like subscribe to these like chicks OnlyFans just so like we both lay in the bed trying to go look at these chicks at OnlyFans. But the shit was not working because I got to put in my card information and everything. My card,
Oh, they want
the card.
we put a fake name and everything. Then they want my card information. I'm like, I don't want the motherfuckers seeing that it's actually me. I'm like, it'd be more weird. I ain't do it. But like, me and her was legit about to buy some chicks OnlyFans just to be like, there's a couple of them that we was about to like purchase in bed, like look at some OnlyFans. I'm like, it's kind of dope. I get to look at like naked bitches.
like that kind of shit is fun to do with your
That's
partner.
Yeah,
bro.
that's sweet. I would totally
like,
do that.
That's security.
I'd be
with
like,
each
come on,
other.
baby, we're gonna laugh at her titties real quick.
I feel like that could help y'all like get more experimental because she's pointing like, oh, that's interesting. But
No,
because
if I
Kayla
find
don't
out-
really
if
say
I find out
stuff
Kayla had an
directly.
OnlyFans, we scrapping.
Oh yeah.
No, like
Furniture getting
just,
moved in the crib.
like no, just
But what
based
if
on
she
like
has,
that
like-
experience, like
Yeah,
y'all
her
doing
using
that, like looking at them together, like y'all find something. That
Bro,
y'all
listen.
like.
For Valentine's Day, Kayla printed out a whole fucking printed book. I hate when I'm putting her business out. She printed out a book of all sexy poses and everything.
As she
did,
should.
making all that. I have a whole fucking book I can flip through of different
Okay,
poses
queen.
of all this shit of her. I'm good. Like Kayla got shit like that.
I'm saying, like, what if
Okay.
she, okay, say she does this OnlyFans secretly and then you find out, but what if she was getting the money and, like, putting it aside for, like, Kinks' little
That's-
trust fund or
nah.
something?
Because one, we struggling right now. So
You're like, so you have money on the side? You just,
yeah. For two, you kept this shit a secret. So which means you out here doing some deals. What else are you keeping secret?
Oh,
Exactly.
my
Oh,
God.
God. Open
You
the
done got
door.
fluid out?
Oh. You catching flights
Let me
in
find
this
out.
economy?
With these prices,
Flights are $800. I
Listen.
can't afford it.
you mean to tell me we driving to Florida and you had the money to fly us? Nah. We legit be driving to Florida. We got to do 18-hour drive.
I like road trips.
Road trips
though.
are fun.
I'm doing
I was
it with
gonna say,
Kingston,
I
though.
love road trips.
Kingston's in the car with us.
Yeah.
It's about to be rough.
It'll be small.
Yeah.
Somebody sit back there with him.
Anyways, I love road trips.
This about to be rough.
Minus
I
the
haven't did a
children.
road trip with a Mondo yet, so
Yeah.
yeah.
Man.
Oh, that'd be cute.
This
Yeah.
18 hours, so we leave in Wednesday evening, so that way he can around the time he goes to bed, so he can fall asleep in the car. Hopefully, he sleep
Yeah.
majority of the
Mhm.
way through the night, and then obviously stop a couple times because it's me, Kingston, Kayla, Rachel, Netta. So I'm in a car
All
with
in
three
one
women.
car.
It's an
Oh
SUV.
my God.
Oh my god.
Are they talkers?
Yeah, I'm in a car with three women.
Well, at least you got
Yeah.
support for the baby though. You
Yeah,
know?
that's a
Very
good
true.
thing.
Yeah, Casey has a mental breakdown. Y'all can all take turns and just
Yeah.
get him
Listen,
through it.
my aunt, she already was like, y'all can crash at my house the night before, so that way you ain't got to drive straight through. Just stop here, stay the night here. We all leave in the morning because it's only like 6 hours from our house now where we going. But Kaylin's like, no, we want to just drive through. So I'm just like, all right, bet. But I don't want to hear a single complaint from motherfuckers in this car.
Took that lifeline.
I don't like. One thing I don't like on a road trip. I don't not like stopping every couple minutes. I hate.
Like I want to get where I'm trying to go.
Yes,
I'm driving.
Until this car ran out of gas. When I got to stop to get gas, we were rolling.
I'm driving with three. I'm driving with 3 women. I'm outnumbered.
Yeah.
There's no hope for you. 3 women and a kid. Crazy. I'm outnumbered.
Yeah.
So that'd be the worst.
I'm praying
where
for
it's
you.
just like you want one thing and they just all on some other tip and you just kind of like, fuck it.
I'm stubborn though.
Fuck it. Do what y'all want. Do what y'all want.
I'm stubborn too. I'm stubborn, but I'm outnumbered.
Shit. My family. I grew up all women. I grew up all women. 2 older sisters and my mama.
I don't know why. Like, man,
when they on the same tip.
Hell no.
I just can't wait to get down there. I can't wait to be off of work.
Yeah,
and
for
just
sure.
not have to deal with work.
Yeah,
and just spend time with your family is always nice.
Yeah, that's about to be fun.
Yeah, he got new experience for Kingston.
Yeah, that's gonna be nice.
Yeah,
we going on the beaches.
It's supposed to rain all week that we there though.
Damn,
that's the shitty part. But
shit, that should be clearing up quick.
Yeah,
especially in humid ass places. Because when I had went down there, it had rained, but it rained in it, man. It switched over so damn quick, you didn't even know it rained.
Listen, man, if I'm down there and I see a gator walking the street, I'll be in Michigan so fast.
He in the streets. Not even the gators are safe, bro. They in
gator
the
don't play no shit.
Gators bitches better be using Jimmy's.
Bro, unless you an aquatic animal, you in them streets.
Oh God.
All species in the
unless you're an aquatic animal.
No, because when Houston flooded, it was sharks swimming in the streets of Houston. So even
everybody in these streets, I told you, everybody in these streets.
Josh, what do you call a bunch of fishes swimming together? A school of fish.
Mm-hmm.
Where the school be at?
Oh shit!
The aquatic place.
The aquatic streets, man.
Yes, you got aquatic streets, nigga.
Stand y'all, bro.
When you was watching Finding Nemo, how they get
the turtles? I was gonna say the turtles and streams. The currents.
He literally left the water and was in the streets.
Tell you, them
That's their
freeway.
That's their freeway.
You seen
how them niggas jumped in the fast lane, bro?
Hey, what did they say when he was in the streets? They said, mine already get scooped up.
That's what happened with women, bro. That's Alicia trying to walk in Target. Soon as that's women trying to walk into the gas station. Soon as they're trying to walk to the gas station, a bunch of niggas, mine. Tell you, ain't the streets is everywhere.
Streets is dangerous, no matter where you turn.
The only place that's safe from the streets is in the crib. So don't even go ahead and leave when you mad.
Stay your ass in the house.
Stay home when you mad.
Oh my god!
Shit, that's my advice for the day.
Because if we end in this episode, so that's a good ass advice. Y'all got any encouraging words?
If you mad, you can't be allowed to go out in the streets if you mad at your partner. Because there's too much that can go wrong too fast.
I agree.
The Notebook is a whole story.
That's
so
true.
is Twilight.
Yeah, that's true.
Along with Twilight.
The metaverse, I wonder if they're going to have meta streets. If there's going to be street life in there.
Somebody got raped in there.
I forgot.
Somebody got raped in there. They got streets, my nigga. They got streets.
I forgot about that.
You're so out of pocket.
Her ass should have not been in them streets.
She could have took those goggles off. She would have been back home. She kept them on.
Oh my lord, bro.
All right, y'all. That's going to do it for this week. I'm Clay Tizzle.
OJ Smooth.
Alicia A.
And Mondo.
Signing out.
Peace.
Peace.
Them streets, man.